Morning, everyone, or afternoon. It's May 6th. Just want to give you a last view of the trail that I was cutting through the woods. And we probably won't do any more this year, so we're starting on the deck. These are the new stairs we put in for Charming so that he can go out the back of the deck. Our little path that now leads down through the backyard. This way he can go into the backyard. We never had a way before to go into the backyard. And over to the fire ring and our woodshed. Hopefully the sun is not playing havoc. Had a real nice corn snake in here the other day. It's about 2 feet long, beautiful colors. Let him go in the woods. This here, I raked it up and seeded it this year. Just a few weeks ago in the fall, it's starting to germinate. We'll see what that looks like in the fall when we get back. And again, we're not doing it for lawn, we're just doing it to keep the weeds down so that I can keep it weed whacked all along. I do not know. Come on, Charming, come on. We're going down for a walk. He's coming. Alright, we'll go down the existing head trail here. And I think we'll go this way. That way I can show you everything I did this year. When we got back, I did that connecting lower loop. I don't know what he's doing. He's being funny because I'm talking while I'm walking. Here he comes. So I just weed whacked this. The brush was growing, so we're not going to go back this way. We're not going to do the front half here. As you can see, the trail goes all the way through and up to the front. Vegetation's filling in. But we'll go down through the woods this way. Charming's up there. Come on, girl, boy, whatever you are, Charming, come on. He'll follow us once he knows where we're going. He loves walking on these trails. He's being awful weird. Don't know. There he comes. You're on film now, huh? Everyone's seeing you. Come on. Maybe he's shy. He usually just stands right behind me while we're doing this. He's been coming down while I've been doing digging. So this is where we started this year. I did this lower loop. There's another video on this. So when we got here, I did this path just so we'd have a loop and we didn't have to keep walking to a dead end. This here is eventually where the path that I was working on is going to come through. It's going to come right up through here, across to the other side. And you can see I almost got there. Well, if you look across the valley there, you can see sort of where I was digging. There's a board over here. So we'll get to that, but this is the lower trail that I did. I don't think I'm going to actually go through and make this trail 6 feet wide or make it wider. This is just a cut through path. You know, this is where all that brush was this fall. I burned it all down there. That's the remnants of where the burn pile was. And yeah, he stays back there when I'm filming for some reason. He's camera shy. So we're going up this way. The upper trail is way up there by the woodshed, and you can just sort of see the peak of the house up there. So when you get over here, when you get to the other side, you can see the trail zigzagging down through the woods. That got real steep over there and needs a lot of fill and a lot of work, but just trying to get it connected right now. So this is where I tried to trail in so that we have a loop and we go back up that way and we're not just walking to a dead end. So it came down here and we used to dead end right up here. Remember that cement mixer used to be up here on the trail. I gave it a little push and boom, that's where it went. So I started here. This is all new trail. And again, it's just very roughed in. I'm just trying to get the trail where I need it to go. Then we'll go back and finish it all. This takes you to the far corner. If you can see that white pail up there, that's the one corner of our property line. Then we go and we walk all along the back side of the property line here. So this digging through here wasn't too bad. Did end up taking out a few more small trees. You can see some of the remains down there. I'll have to have another little burn. There's a couple of bigger rocks here I just didn't feel like digging out, but I'll take those two rocks out eventually. Just need some digging. Jeremy, come! He's way over there on the hill. Come on! Here, go back uphill again, hit a little bit of rock going up through here. And this is where it starts to get interesting. So a lot of this is going to have to be redone. It's just too steep over here. So there's the other corner of the property line. And then we start heading down this. Which, the steepness of this isn't too bad. But it's this outside corner that needs a lot of fill. To get this outside corner done. Turns, starts going this way, and if you look across the valley, there's the lower trail and the upper trail's up higher, and then the backyard. Charming's way over there through the, I see him, he's staring at us through the woods. But this is where I've ended. We've just had too much rain. I was down here yesterday. It's mud and roots, and so it's going to continue straight down through there to that big dead tree, take a left, go across the creek, over where that big stump is, and then it's going to go across and tie into the other lower trail over there. That's where we're going to get eventually. And like I said, to get a reference, you can sort of see the two trails, and the house is up there. Again, this is a good 100 feet down, and we got this nice little valley here. So that's where we are. I'm going to start walking back up to give you a different perspective. I don't know if the sun is causing a problem, but I'm walking up, and Charming's just standing there watching me. So yeah, it's a little bit of a hill, you know. There's the bucket. That's the northwest corner of our property. Maybe we'll film this all the way back up to the backyard. Another view from here. I don't know where Charming is. He was over there looking at us. From this corner, house is up there. That would be the northeast corner of the property. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. What am I doing? That's looking at the grass from the bottom side where I raked and planted it. After planted it, we had a few heavy rains. You can see how much seed washed. It's all on the trail here. And it went down over the hill. But there's still a fair amount of grass in there. And our little shy dog just stays back there. Didn't want this video to get too long. But we're back to basically where we started. As at this point, go to the front of the property. Or we go back up there, up to the backyard, to the house. Alright, that's it for this year. Talk to you guys later.